Hi everyone, this is Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. Today is another Powersheets video. This is going to be my April action items. So in my last video that I posted 2 days before, that would have been my spring goal refresh. So if you're curious, I will link that for you and you can check it out. And obviously these action items kind of fall into those categories because I have changed my color coding system a little bit from my previous goals. The goals themselves have not changed that drastically. First things first, I'm going to do my prep sheet here and we will come back and talk about it. So important to do's, obviously the OBGYN dates are more like here's a date, just go, cross it off type thing. It's not like a goal that needs to be worked on. My fear with these, so I guess that's actually another fear, is that I'm worried that my doctor will cancel any of my appointments. I don't know if they can do that if you're like close to giving birth, I don't know. But for all unnecessary appointments, they have been canceling. So what I mean by unnecessary, they're not unnecessary, but for people getting prescription refills, they won't take them anymore. Even for 6-week checkups, I don't think they're doing them anymore. So it's just a little scary is all, because obviously I'm in a predicament where I do need medical care. And so baby due date April 24th, I need to pack my hospital bag. The diaper bag is packed, but I'm going to repack it once I do like a video. Finishing the nursery, and I guess also finishing the floors, and also getting my glasses and contacts because that hasn't been done yet, and it'll probably roll over into April because when you get glasses they have to fit you and all that, so it kind of takes a little bit of time. I'm excited to finish the nursery. I'm excited to install the floors and get them done. I'm excited to meet my baby, and also for warmer weather. On my mind, so worries and stressors. I'm afraid of getting sick, but at the same time, I'm not really, because I think right now it would be better for me to be sick now while I don't have to take care of a baby, but it might be harder for me once the baby comes. Labor and epidural, so I'm more nervous now than I was my first birth because I know what to expect. And my epidural, I did get one, but it didn't work and I wasn't in extreme pain. And so I'm worried about that because I don't know if it's my body that doesn't like pain medication, which it has proved on more than one occasion. I don't take Tylenol or Advil or anything like that because they don't work. We'll see how it goes. Will we have the flooring done? I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be in the midst of it when the baby comes. I'm stuck at home. I'm getting restless. I feel like I could snap on people. Even just getting outside isn't enough. I had to go for a car ride today because I was going crazy, so I had to get out. And also my son has no school. So right now it's indefinite. They don't know when the kids will return back to school. So I'm afraid that my child will not get a proper education. Even if I homeschool, I can try to follow the curriculum, but am I doing the same thing that the teacher will be doing? I'm not sure. So again, the appointment canceling, yes, worried about that. But social distancing is scary already. We've already socially distanced ourselves from the get-go. So people living in big cities don't really know their neighbors. You know, you're afraid to answer the door nowadays because you don't know who it is on the other side of that door. And so now that we literally have to keep physical distance from people, it's also scary because you can't hug anybody, you know, like it's just, to me, it's a lot more scarier because kind of demanded social media replace those instances of gatherings and get-togethers, and now that's all we have. So it's just a little scary. I'm hopeful that everything returns to normal. I'm already sick and tired of hearing about this. I'm done. I want everything to just get back to normal. So When that happens, I will be eternally grateful. I do pray that this is the case and it will eventually calm down. The kids go back to school, get back into a regular routine, and hopeful that we don't get sick, and I'm hopeful that labor goes well. So now I'm going to skip the monthly calendar because I'll just do that later on. That's not really the important part to this task right here. This is the part where I'm going to write everything down here, and then I will talk about this once we get to it. So I think that does it for my tending list. And again, I think my top priority before the baby comes is getting sleep. And you know, there's like a fine line between getting too much sleep and not enough sleep. You tend, like if you're just in bed all day and then you wake up late, then you just feel kind of blah and you don't feel like doing anything. And that's what I've been doing. But again, I'm just tired all the time. So all I can do is get through the next couple of weeks and see how it goes. So the first thing I want to mention is, I think it was last time I gave up on using these little stickers because it doesn't really tell me anything. From week to week, I don't really remember what color my goals were. I just know by looking at these things what they are and what goals they pertain to. But it also helps me look at this and focus and say, well, a lot of these items, flooring, well, I'm getting ready for the baby. It's cleaning up my house. It's making it look better. And it's also, we're just going to all put in the flooring together. So it's going to be spending time with family as well. And a lot of these goals, like I always use the word multitask, but what I mean is these items cover a whole bunch of goals in one. So instead of just feeling like giving any time to any one particular goal, one of these tasks may or may not be taking care of multiple goals. So it's really good, and it's kind of like finding a balance, but it benefits you because you're basically tackling a whole bunch of things with one stone, so to speak, right? Like planning for me really helps to organize my life. It helps to organize my head, my mind. It's like a relaxation type thing for me, so it feels good. And also it maintains my planning system, my budget. Now, I guess if I was to talk about each of these, for glasses and contacts, well, it's pretty straightforward. Once I get them, cross it off. The OBGYN appointments, I just put all of the dates and then as I do each one. So the 29th, I'm due on the 24th, but just in case I go into the week 41 or 42, they book that appointment anyway. So I could break this technically down into 5 little boxes. I don't know if they're going to be equal, but that's okay. And then giving birth, well, that's just one big item to cross off the list, if you know what I mean. And if I go through all of these, like I left 1 space here, 2 spaces here, so I have room to add, but I guess I don't really need to go through. They're pretty straightforward. The cleaning task, I put an asterisk there because I'll put a little post-it note with like all 5 or 6 things I need to get done this week and then cross it off as I go. And unsubscribe, so I'm going to be unsubscribing from a whole bunch of emails and maybe some YouTube accounts and notifications. So that's what that means. I'll probably just do a couple each week. And I guess that's basically it. Again, it's been helping me. I've made progress on a lot of these items in the past. I like having it in front of me. I don't rip these sheets out. I do keep them in here. I just take out this book every time I'm looking at my planning stuff in the morning, and I just kind of go from there. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment box below. And if you're new here, I'd love if you subscribed, and please, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you won't miss any videos from moi. And again, I will link the previous goal refresh video I did for my Powersheets. Already said I'd leave it linked. I might put it at the end, we'll see how it goes, but I will also leave my Powersheets video playlist, I guess, at the end of this video, just in case you're curious. You can check it out, see how it all works. I hope you guys have a great one. We'll talk to you next time. Bye now.